We're exploring delegation, how it's changing, especially with AI. Delegation used to mean handing a task or decision to another person, right?
Yeah. And that was always visible. You'd ask a colleague, they'd hesitate, ask questions, bring their own judgment. It wasn't just passing something off, it was shared responsibility.
But now with AI, delegation feels different. You ask, it answers instantly. No hesitation, no resistance, no sense of burden. It's almost too clean. And that shift, it's easy to miss.
That's where the metaphor of Indra's net helps. Imagine a vast net with jewels at every intersection, each reflecting all the others. Every action you take, whether you decide yourself, delegate to a colleague, or hand it to an algorithm, enters this net.
And the net doesn't care who pressed the button. It just registers what was released and the consequences that follow. So delegation doesn't mean you disappear or lose responsibility. You're still part of the outcome.
But here's the subtle danger: abdication. It starts quietly, with thoughts like, I'll just use AI for this, or it's faster, good enough, I'll review it later. And when AI's outputs are polished and instant, the human impulse to pause and review weakens.
Right. The risk isn't just that AI might make mistakes, it's that nothing feels like a mistake anymore. That leads to losing the sense of owning decisions.
And AI makes abdication tempting because it doesn't get tired or hesitate. But doubt, annoying as it is, used to be a signal for us to slow down and think again. AI removes that friction, the very place where judgment lives.
Which brings us to a key point. Judgment can't be delegated. AI can assist and inform, but ownership requires context, accountability, moral weight, and the ability to say, I was wrong. Those human qualities don't scale automatically.
Without judgment, the net just reflects patterns blindly. That's how habits form without consent, norms appear without discussion, and systems drift without leadership.
Here's a simple but powerful question to reflect on. If this decision causes harm later, will you say, A, I did this, or I chose this?
That question reveals whether you truly delegated responsibly or quietly abdicated your judgment.
So to wrap up, delegation is not disappearance. You remain present in the outcome and responsible for the consequences. The more powerful the system, the more intentional we must be.
You can ask AI to act, suggest, or optimize, but you must remain the one who decides. Because when humans step back completely, the net doesn't pause. It just keeps reflecting whatever was last released.
The takeaway: stay intentional.